Timeout with Jason Salas.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This is Timeout, our brand new segment where we profile various aspects of the Guamanian athlete, and I am proud to have with me a member of Guam's mixed martial arts community, 28-year-old Jon Tuck. He just turned 28, by the way. And Jon is making history for our little island here and Guam's MMA community because on November 10th, he will fight in the Ultimate Fighting Championship in UFC. Jon joins me now. Jon, half a day. Thanks for coming by, man. First of all, congratulations. That's an amazing accomplishment you've made. Of course, it's well known that you were actually on the UFC show, but a toe injury actually got you off a little bit early. You know, everybody here was rooting for you. Tell me how you feel about that you're actually going to compete on the highest level for your sport.
Oh, it's amazing. It's a blessing in disguise. Wasn't able to make it on the show due to my toe injury, but you know, God has His plans, and this is what He wants for me.
Absolutely. So how's the toe now, first of all?
Oh, the toe's fine. Right after the injury happened and I was out of the house, I went straight to training that Monday after, just taped it up and put in some work.
Okay, well, once again, on November 10th, you will meet someone who's a little bit older than yourself, a 35-year-old opponent. What do you know about the guy you're facing right now, and how are you altering your training regimen? Because now, you know, you're going up to the next level. You know, this is going to be a type of athlete that you've not faced before. You know, their training is different. Obviously, yours is going to have to change with your diet and your preparation and everything like that. So how are you getting ready for this fight?
Well, I know the guy, he's 18-3, good record. Finishes guys a lot with guillotines, and he's a submission, but also has some stand-up as well. He's China's top lightweight fighter. Tiequan Zhang, and you know, it's UFC, so it's the biggest level and biggest stage of MMA. So I'm gonna do everything that's possible to make sure my training camp is perfect for this fight. Whether it's I'm gonna leave off island and train as well, and you know, get dietitians and work with people that are good on cutting weight and who are experienced with mixed martial arts as well.
Now, one of the things, whether you like it or not, I'm sure you're aware of it, is, of course, when you were trying to get on the show, everybody back home was behind you. You know, you had so much support, so much love was shown to you from Facebook. Now you're basically carrying the burden of the entire Guam MMA community when you go to that level. And there's a lot of people who are your fans and your peers and, you know, people that train with you or people that train against you, even the guys that fought against you as you went onto your 6-0 career in MMA so far. And they're like, hey, I know Tuck. He's a friend of mine. He's a fellow Guamanian. If he can make it, maybe so can I. So how do you carry, you know, that island spirit and that island pride with you as you go to the next level?
Well, anybody else can do it. You know, I'm just happy to be the one to pave the way, you know, for the future. And it's a great feeling, you know. Everybody else is just as islander as I am, and why wouldn't anybody else make it to the UFC as well? And I'm just happy to be in this position, and going into every fight, you know, I carry the flag, and you know, wherever I fight, friends, family, you know, all across the world too. I just fight my heart out for each and every one of them.
How do you want UFC to remember Guam when your first fight is over and everything, regardless of the outcome? How do you want Guam to be remembered in the eyes of the UFC when you go in there and you represent our island?
I want them to, they won't forget when I go into the cage. You know, I'm gonna fight my heart out like I always do, and they're gonna know that there's a lot of talent that comes out of Guam, and I'm just the first one so far. And there's many more other guys that are just as good as I am. So you'll be catching a lot more coming in the future.
It's pretty amazing just seeing how polite and how reserved you are right now, because obviously for anybody that's seen you fight for PXC and everything, you're an absolute animal in there, and you're very focused, you're very disciplined. So let me ask you now, this is our last question before we go to break. In all the PXC fights and all the training that you've done, once you're in the tunnel and Jon Tuck is standing there, you know, there's thousands of people standing around you. Some people are cheering your name, some people are cheering against you. The lights go up, the music starts, your head's down, and you're just by yourself. What is going through Jon Tuck's heart and mind at that moment before you enter the ring?
I'm just focused to get in there and unleash what I've been doing in training, and fight my fight and go in there to win, of course. I don't let the crowd get to me. You know, I've been many places where I was not the hometown favorite, so you know, booing and whatever, you know, if they're against me, it's okay. I don't let that get to me. I'm just totally focused on what I have to do and get my job done.
All right. Well, it's an absolute pleasure to talk to you, Jon. Jon Tuck 6-0. Jon Tuck, UFC fighter. That's an amazing thing to say, but do us proud.
Oh yeah, of course.
All right. Well,
I
best
hope
of luck
so.
to you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much. All right. That was Timeout, but we will be back after this timeout. Stay tuned. We're back after this.
Timeout with Jason Salas.